Hey you. Hey you. Yeah, you. Gains! What's up, guys? Emmanuel here, ready for more gains. Because I need all the gains I can get. Just give me all of them. Please give me all the gains. I need more gains. Okay? So, on today's episode of Foodie Gainz, we're going to try the new Quest protein cookie oatmeal raisin flavor. Oatmeal raisin. Look at it. Look at it. There it is. Like it. Like it. Look at it. There it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay. So, I've tried 2 of the flavors already. This is the 3rd one I'm going to try. They have a 4th flavor. I believe it's peanut butter. I can't find it at my local GNC. So I got to ask them to see if they carry it. If not, I'd probably have to order it online to try it. Because I love peanut butter and I want to try it. I really do love peanut butter though. Like, I really do want to try it. Like, I'm not just kidding. So, oatmeal cookies, right? Oatmeal cookies sort of have this bad reputation where people make fun of them because sometimes it's like, it's oatmeal, and you're just like, well, I could have a chocolate cookie, I could have a peanut butter cookie, I could have cookies with tons of different flavors in them, and like peanut butter, white chocolate, dark chocolate, red velvet. There's red velvet cookies out there, all that kind of stuff. I could have an Oreo, I could have a Chips Ahoy, all these kinds of cookies, right? But sometimes it's like, who really goes to the store and buys oatmeal cookies? I wonder, like, do people really go to the store to buy specifically oatmeal cookies? You don't see them that often, right? And they have that whole joke where it's like, well, you bite into a cookie and you think it's a chocolate chip cookie, and it's an oatmeal. Okay. But surprisingly, I found oatmeal cookies actually very refreshing. Very, very, very refreshing. It's a nice little switch, a nice little change from all the sweet stuff we're used to. They kind of feel like I'm having a healthy cookie in a way. So it makes sense when a lot of these brands like Quest, like Buff Bake, which makes an oatmeal version, a flavored cookie, which is, by the way, probably their best one. I actually really like that one. Lenny's and Larry's also make an oatmeal cookie. I've never tried that one, though. But it's probably why all these brands and many more make an oatmeal flavored version of one. It's probably a lot easier to work into the whole like healthy cookie requirements of whatever they're looking for in their recipes, and it's easier to manipulate probably. So we're gonna try this one out. I kind of like oatmeal cookies, so I'm not a huge fan, but I think they're really pretty good. So I will be trying this one out and seeing where we get. Okay, so just as a reminder, looking at the packaging, it's pretty much the same as the other 2, and I've seen the pictures from the other one, so they're all pretty much the same packaging, just you have a picture of that specific flavor cookie right in the front. Remember, these just came out early this year. I think it was first week of the new year, and here we are. I've tried 2, here's the 3rd one. Looking at the macros, they're all pretty similar, which is something most brands usually do. They try to have like a specific product. The macros sort of range and within a few numbers of each other, not that far apart. So you have 15 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber, which is even higher than the other ones. 14 grams of fat. Yeah, so it's about the same fat as the other ones if I remember correctly, and about the same protein. I think what tends to vary a little bit, fiber content, sugar content, and a few carbs here and there. So it definitely smells like an oatmeal cookie. It gets a really strong oatmeal smell. Look at it. Here it is. Kinda looks like the picture in the front. Not necessarily super accurate, but you got that look in the back there that's kind of reminiscent of what you get with an oatmeal cookie. You have all those little like holes and parts in it or whatever. That's definitely oatmeal cookie like, right? Feeling the texture, it feels like the other ones, so they've sort of found a way to kind of get the same texture on all of them. This one's slightly firmer than the others. Yeah, the others I kind of like could go like that and it start, crumbling and ripping apart. Definitely strong oatmeal smell. So here we go. Okay. First thought, that's really good. Definitely tastes like a regular oatmeal cookie. Again, I'm surprised at how well like they're able to mix the flavors of an oatmeal cookie and try to make it like, you know, higher protein and limit the carbs and all this. Is just kind of like what most of these brands that offer these alternatives to real cookies or regular cookies, because these are technically real cookies or cookies. Alternatives to like regular cookies, healthy cookies, so to say. They're able to sort of blend the oatmeal flavor, and they're really good with the protein that they add and all the other stuff that they add. So I'm surprised. This is actually really good. It's got a slightly crunchier texture to it because, again, this is oatmeal, so there's oats in it. You can see the oats sort of running around in there, and you see, you look at it in there somewhere. So it's got a sort of a crunchier bite to it at the end, especially. And then you have the raisins around, which give it a little bit of a different texture to it, different vibe to it. They're not, you know, raisins aren't as firm as you get chocolate sometimes in those other chocolate chip cookies, especially in the chocolate chip cookies of these. The texture of the chocolate is pretty firm. So you get a very different texture with the raisins here. And I love the smell. It smells so good. What I really like about this is that they've nailed the sweetness. Oatmeal cookies generally aren't very, very sweet, so you don't need to add a ton of this to make it taste like an oatmeal cookie. This only has 3 grams of regular sugar in it, which is a couple more, 2 to 3 more grams than the chocolate chip versions. And you can kind of notice it. It's a lot sweeter than the other 2 cookies. And I really appreciate that because, as I've mentioned before, I need sweetness in there if you're going to give me something that's a cookie. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate the fact that they added a decent amount of sugar. It's not a ton of sugar. It's only 3 grams of regular sugar in this. They kept the fiber even higher than the others. And they've kept the carb count pretty equal to the other ones, pretty close. So I'm pretty impressed, man. And like my only big complaint with the other ones was specifically flavor. There was just not a ton of flavor in the chocolate versions of the cookies, right? They were pretty good. They had some moistness, especially the double chocolate chip one. This has all of that, and it has the sweetness. So you bite into the sort of cookie part here, sort of the doughy part, right? And it's got that crunch to it, but it also has the sweetness. It just works really, really well. I'm very impressed with this one, actually. Very impressed. Overall, I'm rating this on the Emmanuel scale of stuff. I gotta say, this blows the other 2 out of the water. So this is probably like 8.5 out of 10. It's really good. It tastes like a regular cookie. You really don't get any of that protein sort of meh flavor you get sometimes from cookies. And you don't really get that from any of the other flavors as well. But the amazing part in this is, again, they were able to get good flavor in there and get you some taste. It really does taste like an oatmeal raisin cookie. So I'm very impressed. 8.5 out of 10. Good job, Quest. You finally nailed one. I hope the peanut butter one's good too. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to keep trying stuff here. So if you have any ideas, please send them to me in comment or email me or something. And let me know, what else should I try? What else should I eat out there? Because you guys know, I'm all about them foodie gains, and I'm always hungry. I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat. Really gotta get all those gains in me, man. So, until next time, remember, may the gains be with you. Gains!